day?
It's good. My day was good
Where do you live? I don't remember.
in Bogota.
Bogota. So you are suffering the cold in Bogota, this cold day, and the rain.
Yes.
Leonardo was telling us that in Mocoa it's very hot in this moment.
Yeah, today is very, very hot. We get 38 degrees.
38. Oh my God.
Yes, because we are in and it's very warm,
Mm-hmm.
the jungle and the hot, because we are very, very near to the llanura amazónica. And when it's hot, it's very hot.
Is it humid or it is dry? Leonardo,
Yes,
is it humid or dry?
excuse me. Can you repeat, please, the question?
Humid or is it dry?
It's it's kind of mix of warm, humedad,
Humid.
warm, humid and hot and
Uh,
high temperature. And it's very, very
so it is even
uncomfortable.
worse. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good evening, Maida. Maida?
Good evening, teacher. How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
Fine. Yeah.
Do you live in Cali, right?
Yes, I live in
Okay.
Cali.
What's the weather like in Cali during these days?
What? Can you
What
repeat?
is the weather like?
Oh, it's raining. Super rainy. Since today.
Since
Yesterday was super sunny and today it was raining all day long.
Okay, so Leonardo is the only one that is in a hot weather this moment. Good evening, Sandra.
Good evening, teacher.
How are you?
Fine, very good, very good.
Okay. So we're going to start. Thank you very much for help me this time changing the session. As I told Leonardo earlier, well, it doesn't seem like an infection, but it is something apparently more complicated than that. So, but anyway, now I'm fine and starting a new treatment. And let's see if it works. We hope so. Good evening, Juan Pablo.
Good evening, teacher. Sorry, I'm late.
Don't worry about it. So we're going to start to make the best of this time. Okay? So today we're going to talk about a topic that I love and I hope you like it as well. Do you like talking about food?
I do.
You do? Okay. What is your favorite food, Maida?
Junk food, hamburgers, hot dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Rice.
Okay. Leonardo, what is your favorite food?
I love fish.
Fish. Okay. What about Sandra?
I like rice, teacher,
Rice.
with more vegetables and ¿cómo se dice carne?
Meat. And meat.
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 Okay, and various meat.
Okay, different types of meat. Okay, what about you, Juan Pablo?
I like fast food.
Fast food as well.
and I like I don't know how to say that, but different food. No, 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 no common food. Yeah, for example, Chinese rice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And Hugo?
I like all food,
Everything. So
everything. Yes.
there is nothing that you don't like? There is
And maybe yes. How do you say auyama in English?
pumpkin. Pumpkin.
Pumpkin. Yes. Pumpkin. No.
No?
Oh.
I love pumpkin soup.
Yes.
Me too, teacher.
Like a cream, it's delicious. Okay, so before talking about cooking, because that is like the main topic today, I want to make a review on countable and uncountable nouns. Can you see the screen?
Yes,
yes,
teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, great. So what's the difference between countable and uncountable nouns? So countable nouns are things that you can count easily, no? Like, can you give me some examples? Talking about food, of course.
Like milk will be
orange,
uncountable.
Orange. Okay,
Eggs.
orange,
Some
right?
bananas.
Bananas. Okay.
Eggs.
Eggs. Very good. Now, we have some types of food that is not easy to count, right? Those are uncountable. Okay? So, can you give me some examples of things about food that we cannot count?
rice, milk,
Rice.
water.
Exactly. So, for example, Sandra says, I love rice, right? But Sandra cannot say one rice, two rices, three rices, right?
Sugar,
Sugar, exactly. So it's not
um,
easy to count them. How can we count sugar, rice, milk, etc.?
measures.
Sorry?
We have to measure. I don't know that
Exactly.
thing.
We have to measure or we have to put that in containers. For example, milk, right? So you drink milk in a glass, right? You can put 2 spoons of sugar in your coffee, right? But it is not that you can say sugar, sugars, rice, rices, etc., right? So we have things that we can count easily and, and things that you cannot count and count. Okay? Is that clear so far?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, teacher.
good. So, here we have some markets, right, around the world. What kind of food can you see here?
Fruit,
Vegetables.
Vegetables, okay.
fruits,
Potatoes.
Potatoes, okay. What else?
Carrots.
Great. Anything else that you can see?
Carrots and
Carrots. Onions, maybe.
Okay, great. So, talking about vegetables, so we can say vegetables is countable, for example. Tomatoes is countable, okay? What about this? Potato. Countable or uncountable?
Countable.
Countable.
Countable. Countable, right? Potato, potatoes. One easy way of identifying if something is countable or not is because it has plural. So if it has a plural form, it's because it is countable. Okay? For example, the word potato, right? It's singular, but if you are potatoes, it's plural, so it means it's countable. Okay? Carrot. Can you say carrot?
Countable.
Yes, carrots.
Exactly. So countable, right? What about cheese?
Kiss.
Mm,
Cheese.
Is uncountable.
It is uncountable. Although when you refer to type of cheeses, it could be countable, right? Like, for example, camembert, blue cheese, in Colombia, pera, what's the other one? Campesino, eh,
Costeño.
costeño,
Paipa.
paipa, right? Those are types, which is different.
¿Cómo se dice? How do you say cueros in English?
Cuero,
Seven. Sí.
Cueros.
I don't know, well, like cuero would be like, I don't know,
Seven
14,
leaders.
but it is not the same. Well, that's one thing, no? There are many things, especially about food, that we cannot say in English because it is specifically from our culture, right? For example, the fruit guanabana, right? Guanabana is special for Latin America and it doesn't exist in other countries.
mango.
So that's why you cannot say guanabana in English. Guanabana is guanabana, right? And when we talk about traditional food as well, okay? So it is a mistake to try to translate the words. For example, bandeja paisa, you wouldn't say try paisa, paisa tray, right? If it is special food, traditional food, we just leave it in Spanish, okay? But anyway, so we're going to continue. So now, you know what is countable and what is uncountable now? Let's try this exercise, okay? Which of these, well, first we're going to identify the vocabulary, okay? So I don't know if you can see the numbers here. 1, 3, 2, 4.
Yes.
Yeah, okay,
Yes.
great. So number 1, with this, what is
Chicken.
that?
Chicken.
Chicken.
It's countable.
Is it countable or uncountable?
Countable.
Countable.
The
Depend.
animal, yes, but the food, no.
No?
No. The animal, yes, but when talking about food, no. Okay? Because usually when you go to another country or even here in Colombia, they sell pieces of it. Okay? What
Teacher,
about
when it's
now?
a whole, excuse me, teacher, when it's a whole, when it's the whole chicken, is uncountable or is countable?
Well, it could be countable, right? But it all depends on the context, because usually you don't eat a whole chicken by yourself, right? So you don't go and buy 2 chickens, but like you ask for pieces of. Okay, great. What about number 2? What is that?
Mushrooms.
Mushrooms.
Mushrooms. Okay. Do you think that is countable or uncountable?
Countable.
Countable. So you can even drop the S, mushroom, and it's singular, right? So as I said before, if the word has a plural, form, it means the word is countable. Okay? What about number 3?
Pairs? I don't know.
Yes.
Pairs.
Yes,
How?
pair. Okay. What about number 4? Okay, is it
That
countable or uncountable? Number 3.
countable?
Countable.
Yes. Very good. What about number 4?
Mm, beans.
Beans?
Very good. Countable
Beans.
or uncountable?
Uncountable.
Countable.
Okay.
Uncountable.
Well, you don't usually go to the store or the green shop and buy one, no? So usually it is more like kilos or pounds, right? What about number 5?
Steak.
Steak. Okay. Countable or uncountable?
Steak or stick?
Steak. Steak.
Steak.
Es palito.
Steak. Okay.
Okay. Steak. Okay. Yep.
Is uncountable.
Uncountable. Right. What about number 6?
Carrots.
Carrots. That is?
Countable.
Okay. Number 7?
Lemon. Lemons.
Lemon.
Yeah.
Lemon.
Countable or uncountable?
Countable.
Very good. What about number 9? Sorry, 8?
Teacher, sorry, but we can look, we can see this picture, at least me.
Now?
Lamb.
Yeah.
Lamb.
So, I can eat it.
Lamb. What is lamb?
No, I don't know.
Chuleta.
Of what animal?
Cow, the cow. O, ¿cómo se dice cerdo? Pig.
Pig.
No.
No, es de,
No.
de,
No,
ove-
because
de
that was
cordero.
pork. Exactly.
De ternero.
Cordero, right? Okay. What about number 9?
Onions.
Grapes.
No,
Grapes.
grapes.
Great. Okay. Good. Is that countable or uncountable?
Uncountable.
Countable.
Grapes, countable.
Countable.
Can.
Remember
Countable.
that if the word can be singular and plural, it is because it is countable. Okay? So I can say grape or grapes.
Grapes.
And what about number 10?
Onion.
Onion.
Onion or onions, like it implies that it is countable. Okay?
Profe, me repite el tema del plural, de la S, el plural y singular, porque ahora quedé con la duda.
Yes, Sandra. So, with the word onion, right? Onion, if you say onion is one, right? If it has plural, onions, right? It means that it is countable. But for example, the word rice, that is your favorite food, rice, it doesn't have plural. You don't say rices, right? So if the word doesn't have plural, it is uncountable. Sugar or salt. Okay, most liquids, for example, water, tea, etc., coffee. You don't say they don't have the s, right? They don't have plural, so it means that you cannot count. It's uncountable.
But teacher, for example, in Spanish, we put S. For example, 2 coffees. Example. In English, it's I think so that isn't correct, but in Spanish we say 2 coffees, 2 cafés. for example, in English, I think I gave so that is 2 cups of coffee.
Yes, exactly. When you ask for coffee in a shop, right, you're usually asking for cups, right? Not the how do you say that? The bean, the bean, the bean. Okay, so you're asking for the cup, not a specific quantity of coffee, right? So when you say coffees, you are referring to the cups, not exactly to the liquid, right?
Básicamente, si están en plural, son incontables.
Al contrario, son contables.
Si están en plural,
Si la palabra tiene forma plural, es porque se puede contar. Entonces yo digo, can you please give me an onion? Sería una. Can you please give me 2 onions? 3, 4, 5 onions with S sería contable. ¿Okay? Porque es plural. Pero si la palabra no tiene plural, como en el caso de azúcar, sugar, ¿sí? Sugars, no. ¿Sí? Es porque es incontable. ¿Listo? Okay.
Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. So, let's try this exercise before, well, because we are going to talk about quantity, right? Because to cook, when we cook, we need specific quantities to make a recipe, right? So, we have some, we have a or an, and any. Okay?
Yeah.
Look at the examples that we have here. We've got potatoes. Potatoes. That means singular or plural?
Plural.
Plural. Can we use a or an?
No.
No.
No. Why not?
Because these words are used when we have a singular noun.
Exactly. If I have potato without the es, if here it says potato, could it be a or an?
Yes.
Exactly.
When it's singular, yes.
Right?
When it's
So
just one.
it would be a. We have got a potato, which means we have only one. Okay? But as it is plural or countable, right? Sorry, as it is plural, which word would you use? If it is not an or a or an, do you use some or do you use any?
Some.
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 Okay? Some. Why?
Some is used in affirmative sentences. So the meaning is, for example, algunos in affirmative sentence.
Exactly. So some is for affirmative sentences. Okay? The ones that we have here. Affirmative. So it means that actually, if we are going to cook dinner now, and we want to make some fries, right? French fries. And I said, okay, Juan Pablo, let's do some French fries. And you say, teacher, but we have got some, we have got some potatoes, right? So I said, it's okay. But if you say we have got a potato, is not enough, right? Some potatoes means that there are more than 2 or 3, right? We don't know exactly how many. It's different if you say we have got 5 potatoes, which is possible. But you just look at the fridge or wherever you store the potatoes and you say, well, we have some. Okay? Great. Now, here we have a question. Mushrooms. Plural or singular?
Plural.
Plural.
Plural. Okay. What type of sentence is this? It is a
Question.
question. Which one do you use? Because it is plural, no podemos usar ni a ni an, ¿cierto? So we have some or any. Which word
Any.
would you use?
Any.
Any.
Any, right? Why? Because it is question.
Question.
It is a question. Okay. Let's look at the other one. And I need onion. Plural or singular?
Plural. Singular, yeah.
Singular, right? So which one do you use? Some, a, an, or any?
And I need
An, right? An onion. What is the difference between a and an?
Is when the sound is with
a vowel.
consonant. The sound is a consonant, and the
A vowel.
an is when the sound is a vowel.
Exactly. We use an with the when the sound, as you say, is a vowel. And very good, Juan Pablo, you say sound and not just vowel, because sometimes, you know, like vowels don't usually, not always sound like vowels, no? But could be consonant, right? Like, for example, the word university. Would you use a or an?
A university.
A university, because the U doesn't sound like U, like vowel, by U with like Y, sorry. And then we have, I haven't got money. This is interesting. Money. Can you count money?
No.
Depende.
Yeah, we can. For example, las monedas. I don't know, los
The
billetes.
coins?
We can.
Okay.
Yeah, the coins we can count that, but
Okay.
the word we can count.
Okay. So this is the thing with money. The concept of money is uncountable. But we can count pesos, dollars, euros, etc. Right? So the currency we can count. Money as the concept, no. So you say, we haven't got negative, we haven't got
Any.
Okay. So when do we use any?
Negative and interrogative sentence.
Questions.
Negative and interrogative sentences. Okay. When it is countable or uncountable plural. Okay. When do we use some?
In affirmative sentences, but we can also use in interrogative sentences. We use some when, for example, we know that there is something, but we use any we don't know that there is something.
Yes, very good.
For example, do you have any money? I don't know if you have money, but I don't know that you have money, and so I am asking for some money.
Very good. Also, when we are going to offer something, no?
Yeah.
Like, would you like some coffee? Right? In which other type of sentences we use some? Hello?
Questions. Would you like some bananas? Would you like some?
Okay, when we offer something, okay.
Yeah.
And in affirmative, no?
Yeah.
Affirmative sentences, uncountable and countable plural nouns. Okay? What about a and an? Anyone? A and an?
When the next word a begins with a consonant, with a vowel consonant, with the, for example, an elephant. Yes. It's-
We use it
It's a teacher.
with countable. Yes, Juan Pablo.
Teacher, sorry, your sound is low.
yes. It's,
Yeah. I
Is it better now?
yes.
yes. Yes.
Okay, great. So a and an is used with singular countable nouns. Okay, it could be in affirmative, negative, and interrogative. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Teacher, I have a question about the pronunciation. So because in on this way, sometimes is pronounced a. I don't know when it's used or when it's used this pronunciation. So, for example, yeah, continue.
No, give me the example, please.
I don't know at the moment. I don't remember a word that I can use that, but I have heard that. If, for example, when we read, when we are, when I am pronouncing a word, and I pronounce, for example, normally, that is bad. Is in a red color. In this way is pronounced sometimes a. Uh,
Yeah, what happens
yeah.
is that it will all depend on the type of accent, really. You can use a or a according to the accent. I mean, it's not that it is that one is the correct one and the other not. Okay, so it is not that one is bad and the other is correct, but it is just a matter of
We
accent.
can use a in in no problem. Yeah.
Yeah, there is no problem. The thing is, I am not sure what type of accent does Dex we use. I don't know if it's British and what part of Britain, because it varies. Okay, so but you can use our A. Okay. Now, who would like to complete this dialogue? I need someone to be Sarah and the other one to be the stallholder. Stallholder is someone who works in a stall, which is like kind of a plaza, the mercado.
Like a cashier?
Yeah, it's a person who works there. So, who wants to read Sarah's part, and who wants to be the stallholder? Stallholder.
Yes, okay, I want to be the stallholder.
Great. Who wants to be Sarah? No one?
Me, teacher. But,
No,
but
no
no
tantos.
Sara, sino Juan. Juan.
Okay, Juan. Okay, great. So,
So I was waiting that a woman that
so
but
let's,
the title or the name, but no problem if and the name no problem.
okay. So what you have
Yeah.
to do is not only, I mean, you don't only have to read, but also complete the sentences. Okay.
Both
You can
read and complete.
a or an or some or any according to each sentence. Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay.
So Juan, can you please start?
Yeah. Sorry, teacher, but can you correr? I don't know. At the right leg, at the left, for me, a little.
Uh,
Like that?
right here.
I believe that que tengo yo que correr esto porque, ya,
Yes, you can.
yo
Yeah.
correr ya por acá esto, listo. Okay. Teacher, do we have to complete, yeah? With
Yeah.
the correct word?
Read
Okay.
and complete. Could be
Okay.
an, some, or any.
Okay. Hello, I like a lemon and an onion, please.
Just one.
Yes, I like some potatoes too.
Is this bag okay?
Yes, fine. Have you got any tomatoes?
How about this?
They're a bit big.
I'm sorry, but I haven't got uh, a small tomatoes.
Okay.
Some tomatoes. Some
Yeah.
tomatoes.
Okay, the big ones are fine. Also, I like some cheese.
I'm sorry. I am sorry. I don't sell cheese. Try that guy over there.
Okay.
Okay, first, any question about the vocabulary?
Yes, teacher. I have heard about a bit. I don't know when to use that word. A bit. For example, a bit va acompañado de un sustantivo después. I don't know when to use that.
It's no, it is it usually goes with an adjective, not a noun. Look, a bit big,
Okay, yeah.
a little, un poco.
Okay.
Okay.
But with adjectives, a little with nouns, but a bit with adjectives.
Yep.
Yeah, I understood that. Okay, teacher, thank you.
Okay. Anything else? No? No more questions?
No.
No. Okay.
Teacher, when
So-
we use, excuse me, teacher. Excuse me.
The big ones, teacher. Tenía mi micrófono silenciado. Excuse me.
The big ones.
Ujú.
Okay. ¿A qué se refiere este ones? What we are talking about? The tomatoes. Okay, so we say, yes, fine. Have you got any tomatoes? How about these? This refers to tomatoes, right? They're a bit big. They refers to tomatoes. I'm sorry, but I haven't got, y aquí les voy a dejar porque aquí dijeron algo, vamos a verificar con el listening si era así. Tomatoes. Ok, the big ones, este ones se refiere a tomatoes. Los grandes. Ok, ones. Para no repetir y repetir tomatoes,
Yeah.
tomatoes, tomatoes, tomatoes. Ok, entonces this one, que ves que es diferente a one, porque está en plural, se referiría a lo que estamos hablando. Si yo estoy hablando, por ejemplo, de shoes.
Yo cojo un taxi de bebés.
Y de ida trata de coger buseta o algo así, porque de pronto... Sorry.
No, es más peligroso en la buceta.
Okay. Okay, so the big ones refers to tomatoes. Now, we're going to listen to the conversation and I want you to pay attention to this part. So, Leonardo said, I'm sorry, but I haven't got some, small tomatoes. Okay, so let's listen.
Track 2.10. Hello, I'd like a lemon and an onion, please.
Just one?
Yes, and I'd like some potatoes too.
Is this bag okay?
Yes, fine. Have you got any small tomatoes?
I'm sorry, but I haven't got any small tomatoes.
Okay, the big ones there are fine. Also, I'd like some cheese.
I'm sorry, I don't sell cheese. Try that guy over there.
Okay, what was the word they use here? I'm sorry, but I haven't got
Any
any
Yeah,
small
any.
tomatoes, right? Why? Because this is plural.
Yeah, yes, it's a negative sentence.
Exactly. Recuerden que puede utilizar a y an en negativo, pero solamente si es singular contable, right? I can say, I'm sorry, but I haven't got a tomato, right? Right? So here is any because it was plural, right?
Track 2.10. Hello, I'd like a lemon and an onion, please.
Pablo, could you hear the word, the pronunciation of the word a at the beginning?
Sorry, teacher. Can
Could
you
you hear the pronunciation of the word
okay.
a?
Sorry, teacher. Can you repeat the listen, please?
Yep. Because this is related to your question, right? A or a?
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Hello, I'd like a lemon and an onion, please.
Yeah.
Just one?
Yes, and I'd like some potatoes.
Yes.
You see? So it will all depend on the region. If we were learning Spanish, for sure we will have many problems pronouncing verbs, for example, plurals and singulars according to the region. Even conjugation of verbs. For example, in Spanish, the imperative in our Spanish, in Colombian Spanish, is, no sé, pon la maleta allá, pon, right? But if you go to Argentina and learn Spanish there, it would be pone, right? Pone la maleta allí. So it would all depend on the region, okay? The word either. No sé si puedo escribir acá. Yo creo que sí puedo en algún lado.
En el chat, teacher.
Es que me tocaría dejar de compartir pantalla porque no veo el... ok, chat. Creo que ahí va para todos. How do you pronounce that word?
Either.
Either, right?
Either.
¿Alguien por la pronuncia diferente? No? Another way of pronouncing is Aida. Y
In
es más
British.
usado en el no, either también es británico, pero más como en el sur. Pero si ustedes van hacia el norte y hacia Irlanda y Escocia, lo van a escuchar más como Aida. Entonces,
Por
todo
la amiga
depende
Ida.
¿Señora?
Ahora mi amiga Ida le voy a decir Ider.
Exacto, todo depende de la región a la cual estemos escuchando el acento. Por eso es muy bueno siempre estar expuesto a diferentes acentos, ¿sí? Porque eso hace que uno vaya desarrollando también esa competencia intercultural. Okay. Okay, great. So now, our topic, cooking. So, great. So, first question. Do we have any famous cooking TV programs in our country? Do we have any famous cooking TV programs in our country?
Yes, teacher. The Master Chef.
Master Chef. Okay, that's a cooking, but also reality, right?
Yeah.
I think TV program. Okay. Sorry?
In the entertainment, I don't know, in programas de entretenimiento, for example, Día a Día, in the Canal 1, there are a chef.
Okay, there is a chef, right? There is a chef in those, but it is not a TV program only about food, no? Because Día a Día, for example, they talk about many things, right? But
yes, I didn't know.
No, right? Do you watch any cooking TV programs in other channels? International channels?
International.
Gourmet.
Gourmet.
El gourmet.
Okay.
Yes.
La sartén por el mango. Ese sí es, this is a cooking. I don't know if yeah, Teleantioquia, this is a program about cooking.
El vasito de agua.
La sartén por el mango. But is it just in Antioquia? I mean, it is just
but you in other parts of Colombia you can
Canales regionales.
Okay. Now, if you watch the gourmet or la sartén por el mango, do you like the food they make on those programs or even in MasterChef? Do you like the food they make on those programs?
Could be. I like more. I prefer the food of the programs from the canales regionales.
Yeah, in la sartén por el mango I like it, but in MasterChef, for example, ancas de rana, I don't like to taste that.
Okay. But you might be surprised. Some of those things are really good. Okay, great. Look at the picture.
Or here, some worms. We eat some worms here in Putumayo.
Some what?
Worms.
Gusanos.
Worms. Yes.
Yeah, in MasterChef.
Pinchos de gusanos. Yes.
Okay.
The indigenous, but we used to eat.
Sorry, teacher, can you repeat?
Do you know the chef in the picture?
No, we don't.
No.
We don't.
No? Okay. So this guy is called Tristan Blumenthal, and we are going to read some things about him. Okay? So who would like to help me reading? It's very short.
Me?
Okay, go ahead.
Who is Hester Blumenthal? Is he a famous chef and TV star? Heston has two well-known restaurants, dinner at the Fat Duck. What's he famous for? Heston makes strange and unusual food on his menu. You can
Menu.
find dishes menu.
Menu.
You can find menu.
Menu.
Menu. You can find dishes such as brown bread, ice cream, or try this duck with orange dish. The duck is inside the orange. Can you?
Okay, first, any question about the vocabulary?
Yeah, teacher.
Yes.
Bread? Ah, no, it's bread is pan, yeah? Pan?
And brown bread
Bread.
is like integral, like the one that is, yeah, integral.
Brown bread is pan integral. Ah, okay, yeah. I can understand the ice cream.
So remember, he says, makes a strange and unusual food. So it means that the ice cream is made of brown bread. That's the taste. Okay, so usually you have chocolate, vanilla, strawberry ice cream, but this one is made of brown bread. Okay,
Aye.
or he says duck with orange, which is normal, no? Pato a la
Yeah.
naranja. I haven't
But
tried,
inside?
but he says the duck is inside the orange, which is not
It's
usual,
rare.
right?
Yeah.
Good. Sandra, any question?
No, teacher. Tenía la misma de Juan.
Brown bread. Okay.
Brown
great.
bread ice cream. Y la sigo teniendo. ¿Por qué brown bread ice cream?
Because it's strange and unusual. Acuérdate que la
Sí, pero ¿eso qué traduce, profe?
The meaning.
helado de pan integral.
Helado de pan integral. Oh, ok, bueno.
Remember, Sandra, it's strange and unusual. Okay?
Yeah.
Strange and unusual food. So, question. Would you like to try one of his dishes?
Of course, I would like.
You would like.
I would prove.
What about Maida? Would you like to try one of his dishes?
No.
No.
I don't
not?
like a strange food.
You don't like a strange food. Colados and what's in Cali?
Marranitas, ahorrajados.
Ahorrajados.
What is
and
common here?
But teacher,
Yes.
anytime our food was strange. So yeah,
Yeah, for
anytime
others?
strange. So for example, hormiga.
Culona,
I don't like to say that, but for me,
Hormigas culonas, exactly.
yeah,
they are
for
not
me
usual.
that is strange. I haven't tried that. But for me it's strange. But it depends of the region where you are.
Exactly. And even the country, no?
Yeah, too.
So that's why food is totally cultural related, right? For example, Andy, do you live in Finland? No, what is in Turkey, right?
Ukraine?
No, I live in Turkey.
In Turkey.
Turkey.
Okay. What is the most strange or the strangest food that you have tried there?
Taquitos de un taco de tarántula.
No, no. Here they have a cake, but it's really sweet, really sweet, and they always
¿Es mi audio o es el de ella?
Yo creo que es el tuyo, Sam.
Yo creo que es el mío, sí. Voy a desconectarme un
They
momentico y vuelvo a ingreso.
eat, but I don't like it.
No, tal vez es el de Angie, porque no la escucho.
Ya, cortado.
Sí.
Sí, yo los estoy escuchando con eco y como entrecortados.
Ya, también hay como un eco.
Okay. Let's see. We're going to read Josh's email to his father, right? And we're going to answer some of these questions. So this is Josh, right? That's the father, and he is traveling. He lives in London, okay? Mayra, can you help me reading, please?
Yes. Hi, Dad. When you come to London next week, I want to take you for dinner. Would you like to go to Heston Blumenthal's restaurant dinner? It looks fun and I can pay. Do you remember my friend Pete? Well, he goes to dinner every time his parents are in town. He always has the fish dish and he says it's amazing. And his mom says the brown bread ice cream is great too. I really want to take you there, Josh.
Josh, okay. Who lives in London, Josh or his dad?
Ay.
No?
Teacher,
Okay. Read again. Just the part of visit, okay?
Yeah,
So,
yes, Josh,
hi,
Josh.
Dad. When you come to London next week, I want to take you for dinner. Would you like to go to Histon Blumenthal's restaurant dinner? It looks fun and I can pay. Do you remember my friend Pete? Well, he goes to dinner with every time his parents are in town. He always has fish and he says it's amazing. And his mom says the brown bread ice is great too. I really want to take you there, Josh. Who lives in London, Josh or his dad?
Josh.
Josh. Okay.
Teacher, hay como un equipo maluco por ahí, quién sabe qué sea.
Que puede que
Un
sea mi
eco.
conexión también, porque como ha llovido tanto, se pone horrible el internet acá.
Ya no lo estoy escuchando.
¿Ya no? Okay.
No, en el momento no.
Bien.
Okay.
Which restaurant does Josh want to go to?
Dinner restaurant.
Okay. Why does Josh want to go to this restaurant?
To try the strange foods of dishes.
Okay. What do you think his dad is going to say? Yes or no?
No.
He's going to decline the invitation or he's going to accept the invitation?
Maybe he is going to be he is going to go to London, but I don't believe that he is going to go to that restaurant.
Okay, let's see. Great. Sandra, can you help me reading the answer? It is this part.
Excuse me, teacher.
Can you please read the answer, this part?
Okay. Hi, Josh. Thanks for the invitation to dinner.
Dinner.
I know about that guy Blumenthal from TV. His food is interesting and it's certainly a bit unusual. Unusual, but really I'm happy to go to a normal restaurant and have some roast chicken and boiled potatoes, like your mom makes at home. Or I'm also fine with a can of soup at your place. Quieto acá el mouse. It's a nice idea to go to the restaurant, but you don't need to do anything special for me. That
Okay, he declined or he accepted?
Decline.
Decline.
He declined. Why?
He prefers like traditional food.
He prefers traditional.
Sorry, teacher. What is decline?
Not accept.
How is the word? Decline?
Decline. How do you spell it?
How do you spell it?
D-E-C-L-I-N-E.
Yeah. Okay. The pronunciation is decline?
Decline.
Yeah. Decline. Okay, thank you, teacher.
Okay, he didn't accept or he declined the invitation because he prefers traditional normal food such as roast chicken and boiled potatoes, right?
Teacher, boiled potatoes is the same than fries?
Nope.
Boil is...
Ya vamos a ver qué es boiled. Okay. Okay. So now cooking vocabulary. Boiled is here. Great. So this is some vocabulary related to cooking, right? Read the cooking instructions 1 to 5 and match them with the pictures A to E. Okay? So number 1, fry the onions in a little oil. Which picture is that?
Sí.
Sí.
C. Okay. Fry the onions in a little oil. 2. Put water and rice in a pan and boil for 12 minutes.
E.
E.
E. Okay. So the action is
Boil.
boil. When you boil water. Okay.
Ya. Entonces allá, teacher, me imagino que son las papitas sancochadas.
Sí,
Sí,
o hervidas, sí, hervidas creo que decimos también, ¿no?
Cocida. Papa
Cocida,
cocida.
gracias. Cocida.
Ya. En Antioquia fuiste ahí papa sancochada.
Pero I don't know if sancocha implies that it has tomatoes and onion and sauces or no? Or just boil?
Sancochar is boil, hervir.
That's it. Porque para mí sancochar sería también con like onion and stuff, but I don't know. Number 3, grill the chicken for 10 minutes until it's brown.
A,
grilled. Okay, that would be what?
grill is asar.
Asar. Okay. Number 4, put some oil on the lamb and roast it in the oven.
B or D?
D.
D.
O B.
Okay. And number 5, bake the bread in a hot oven for 30 minutes.
B.
B.
B. Okay. Now, these are the verbs, no? The actions. Fry, boil, grill, roast, and bake. They can be adjectives when we give the characteristic to the food in this case, right? For example, the verb is boil. The adjective would be?
Boiled.
With, ay, no, las da completas. Sorry. Pensé que era una por una. Anyway, boiled, right? So we can boil potatoes. We have boiled potatoes, for example. Right?
No entendí, teacher, me perdí.
Boil is the action.
Sí.
It's the verb. Put water and rice in a pan and boil for 12 minutes is the action, okay? But we can become the verb in a characteristic or in an adjective. Cocinar, cocina. ¿Cómo dijiste tú, Hugo? ¿Cocida?
Cocido.
Cocido, sí.
Okay. Hervir, hervida. Right? So in English we can have the same. The verb is the action boil. The adjective will be boil. Ya se las voy a mostrar todas escritas para
Teacher, a question about the pronunciation. The pronunciation is the same when we are going to talking about the pronunciation of the past. We use, for example, the sound. Is the same?
Yes, it is the same.
Okay.
Okay. So the adjective is fried, such as fried onions or fried chicken. What is the verb? Look at the ones that we have here.
Fry.
Number one.
Fry. Number one. Fry. Okay. Grilled.
Number three.
Number
Grill.
three. Esto sería más como a la parrilla, ¿no? Sorry. Baked.
No sería asado. Asado es bake.
Asado es roast.
No, bake es hornear.
Exactly. So baked, horneado, right? So what is the verb?
Bake.
Bake.
Okay. And the verb is roast. The adjective is
roasted.
Roasted.
Okay. Roasted.
So you can see them.
I know it's roast.
No, it's roast. Oh, sí.
Oh.
Sí, porque muchas veces dicen roasted. Espérate porque no puedo bajar esto. Allá. Okay. So this is verb and adjective. Okay. Roast, roast. Apparently. Bake, baked. Grill, grilled. Fry, fried. And boil, boiled. This is the characteristic of the food, and this is the instruction or the action that you use when you cook. Okay?
Ese roasted lo toman como asado o al horno.
Sí, dependiendo. Okay, great. Now, which kinds of cooking do you think are healthy? Which kinds of cooking do you think are healthy? Or are healthy? Fried, boiled, baked, roast.
Boil.
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 And grill.
Grill.
Grill. And which do you think are unhealthy?
Fried.
Fried. Okay, fried. Any other?
I don't know, roast.
In some cases, when it has lots of spices or they sometimes put some lot of oil, could be. Okay.
Or baked teacher it can be unhealthy too.
It can be unhealthy.
It depends on the food.
Exactly. It will all depend on the type of food. Okay. Great. Now, no, I don't want to focus on containers. Okay, we're going to do an exercise, a listening exercise. Okay, this is Olivia and Harry talking about Histon Blumenthal recipes. Okay, tick or tell me which two recipes they choose. They are talking about the ultimate mashed potato, cheese on toast ice cream, 3 times cooked chips, and coffee and chocolate sauce. Any question about this vocabulary?
Ultimate
mashed potato.
Mashed potato. Mash, the verb mashed, is when you...
Naco.
¿Me están viendo?
Machucaditas. Bueno, no
A
sé.
veces yo hago muchas cosas con las manos y no sé si me están... Mashed is when you do this,
Naco.
right? ¿Es puré o,
Ya.
o
naco.
naco, como dicen en algunos lados, ¿cierto? Mashed potato sería el adjetivo. El verbo sería
Y
mash.
ultimate.
Y el ultimate.
That's the
Ultimatum.
name of the dish.
Ah, ok.
¿Sí? Como decir, I don't know, ensalada festiva, qué sé yo. O ensalada.
Okay.
Sometimes you go to a restaurant and they say, and we have ensalada.
César.
You know, a la rusa,
Primavera.
¿cómo es eso? No, primavera. ¿Y cómo es eso? Ah, es que tiene frutas. Ah, okay. Right? So ultimate is like the name of the dish. Okay? Cheese on toast ice cream. 3 times cooked chips. What is chips? You know chips?
Queso, cheese,
Como
No, chips.
Fried chips.
chips.
Señor. Fried
papas.
chips. Papa.
Ah, I
Papi.
was reading other cheese.
And
Papas, pero
chocolate
del
salt.
paquete.
You know what is salt,
Salsa.
right?
Salsa.
Okay. So we're going to listen to Olivia and Harry discussing which Houston Blumenthal recipe they could make. Okay. And you're going to tell me which they choose. Okay.
Okay.
Track 2.13.
I want to try this recipe.
Which one?
Ultimate mashed potato.
Mashed potato? That's a bit boring.
But it says ultimate. You know, the best.
What's so special about it?
Well, it says to use 300 grams of butter.
300 grams? It's a lot of butter.
I know. That's why I want to try it. And then you boil the potatoes once, let them get cold, and then boil them again.
Twice?
Yeah, I don't know why, but I'm going to make it today. Anyway, you look at Heston's book. Which recipe do you want to try?
Something sweet. Let's see. Oh, yes, this one. Coffee and chocolate sauce. Sounds really good. I can put it on ice cream.
What's in it?
Well, some coffee beans, of course.
How many do you need?
It says you need 40.
Whoa, that's a lot. And how much chocolate?
Only a little, 60 grams. But I need dark chocolate, not milk chocolate.
How many grams of butter?
None. No butter at all. Just water and sugar. It looks really easy to make. I just boil everything together.
Once or twice?
Only once with this recipe. Now, no more talking. I'm hungry. Let's get cooking.
So, which 2 recipes they choose?
Coffee and chocolate sauce.
Mm-hmm.
An
But-
ultimatum mashed potato.
No,
And the
this
ultimate
one.
mashed potatoes. Okie dokie. Now, you're going to listen again, and you're going to tell me which options do they need. Okay? You just need to underline or choose the correct food words in each instruction for Olivia and Harry. Okay?
Track 2.13.
I want to try this recipe.
Which one?
Ultimate mashed potato.
Mashed potato? That's a bit boring.
But it says ultimate. You know, the best.
What's so special about it?
Well, it says to use 300 grams of butter.
300 grams? It's a lot of butter.
I know. That's why I want to try it. And then you boil the potatoes once, let them get cold, and then boil them again.
Twice?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what does she need?
Potatoes
Mm-hmm.
and butter.
And butter, English, American pronunciation, or butter, British. Does she need chips and cream?
No.
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 I don't know why, but I'm going to make it today. Anyway,
Now, what does she need to do? Boil or roast the ingredients?
Track 2.13.
I want to
That's a bit boring.
but it says ultimate. You know, the best.
What's so special about it?
Well, it says to use 300 grams of butter.
300 grams? That's a lot of butter.
I know. That's why I want to try it. And then you boil the potatoes once, let them get cold, and then boil them again.
Twice?
Yeah, I don't know why, but I'm going to make it today.
So she needs to boil or to roast.
Boil.
Boil,
Boil.
boil twice.
Twice, not just once. Twice. Okay. Now, what about Harry? Does he need honey, sugar, coffee beans, black coffee, and milk chocolate, or dark chocolate?
Anyway, you look at Heston's book. Which recipe do you want to try?
Something sweet. Let's see. Oh, yes, this one. Coffee and chocolate sauce. Sounds really good. I can put it on ice cream.
What's in it?
Well, some coffee beans, of course.
How many do you need?
It says you need 40.
Whoa, that's a lot. And how much chocolate?
Only a little, 60 grams. But I need dark chocolate, not milk chocolate.
How many grams of butter?
None. No butter at all. Just water and sugar. It looks really easy to make.
So, what ingredients?
Sugar, coffee bean,
Coffee beans, and
dark,
dark chocolate.
dark chocolate.
Chocolate.
Dark chocolate. Okay. Does he need to grill or to boil?
I just boil it together.
Once or twice?
Only once with this recipe. Now, no more talking. I'm hungry. Let's get cooking.
So once, boil or roast?
I couldn't. I didn't hear.
How many do you need?
It says you need 40.
Whoa, that's a lot. And how much chocolate?
Only a little, 60 grams. But I need dark chocolate, not milk chocolate.
How many grams of butter?
None. No butter at all. Just water and sugar. It looks really easy to make. I just boil everything together.
Once or twice?
Only once with this recipe. Now, no more talking. I'm hungry. Let's get cooking.
Okay, so boil, right?
Boiled.
Let's
Yes.
do this speaking exercise in these few minutes that we have left. I am going just to clarify really very quickly how to use, well, many and match. You know that, right? Many for countables, match for uncountables. Many can be used in questions and in affirmative. Match can be used in questions and negative, but not in affirmative. So you don't say, I have much money. Okay? So you say, I have a lot. A lot. I have much work. No, I have a lot of work. But you can use many in affirmative. I have many friends. I have many responsibilities. Okay? Much uncountable, many countable. Okay? A little,
Poco. Pocos.
pocos, but it would be uncountable, few countable, right?
Yeah.
I have a few friends. I have little money, for example. Okay? So, Sandra y Hugo trabajan juntos. Juan Pablo, Mayra, and Leonardo, you three. Okay? Yep.
Yes.
So, what do you need to do? You need to ask these questions to each other. Okay? So, for example, Hugo asks, Sandra, do you eat much fish? What Sandra would answer?
I eat sometimes.
Oh, I eat a lot.
Okay, so you say, I eat a lot of, or I eat a little. Okay?
Teacher, I have a question. When you use a lot,
of.
When it is a big quantity.
Uh, but
Okay.
no, it's the same. It's not the same. A lot of or
What
A
is your
lot of it.
question? When do you use what?
for example, I use yes when I use a lot of when we use a lot.
When you say a lot of, that of mentions, you need to mention the thing. I eat a lot of fish. Do you eat much fish? Yes, a lot. Okay, in the second one, you don't mention the thing because it was already mentioned.
Teacher, we can use lots of too.
Lots of
Yeah.
two. Yes, I
Lots.
lots of. Uh, in that case, wouldn't be lot of, but lots with s. That s will replace the a, and it is lots of. Ese sí no puede ir solo. Ah, bueno, sí, uno puede decir lots. Decir of. Pero aplicaría lo mismo, o sea, con el of tengo que mencionar a lo que me estoy refiriendo. ¿Listo? Entonces, Sandra y Hugo, Juan Pablo, Mayra y Leonardo. ¿Ok? Son estas preguntas. 1, 2, 3 y 4.
Hugo,
Yes, Sandra.
how many, oh my God, ¿cómo se pronuncia esas piezas?
Pieces.
Pieces? How many pieces of bread do you eat a day?
How many pieces of bread do you eat a day?
I eat a piece of bread a day.
Very good.
Okay. How much rice do you eat a week?
I eat a little rice a week.
What fruit do you like?
I uh, I like the apple.
Okay. Do you eat much fish?
I eat a lot of fish.
Okay.
¿Esa es mucho o es poco, profe?
A lot of.
No, a lot of.
Big
Fish.
quantities. Okay. Now, Hugo, can you please ask Sandra?
Okay, Sandra, do you eat much fish?
I eat a little fish.
How many pieces of bread do you eat a day?
I eat a few bread every day.
A few pieces of bread.
Okay. I eat a few pieces of bread every day.
What fruit do you like?
I like mango. ¿Cómo se dice mango?
Mango.
I like mango. I like mash. No.
I like mango a lot.
No, entonces volví y me crucé los cables con los significados.
I like or I eat. What fruit do you like? I like mango a lot. Me gusta el mango mucho. What fruit do you eat? I eat a lot of mango. Como muchos mangos.
Okay, thank you, teacher.
How much rice do you eat a week?
I eat A lot of rice in the weekend.
In the week. Okay. Juan Pablo, Mayra, and Leonardo, please.
Ujú. Bueno, puede ser. Yo le pregunto a Leonardo, Leonardo Mayra y Mayra a mí. Ujú. Bueno, a Leonardo, ¿cierto? Leonardo, do you eat much fish? Fish?
Yes, I eat a lot fish.
A lot of fish. A lot of fish.
How many pieces of bread do you eat a day?
I eat 2 or 3 slices of bread a day.
What fruit do you like? What fruit do you like?
The mangostino.
I no. Here in Putumayo, I love arasa a lot. Arasa.
And how much rice do you eat a week?
Average. No, I eat 2 or 3 cups of a few rice.
A few
I eat
cups of
a
rice
few
or
cups.
a little rice. Okay.
Teacher is a little o a little?
Both.
Cualquiera. Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
Continue
Mayra?
Leonardo, Mayra.
Leonardo.
Okay.
Okay, Mayra, how much what fruit do you like?
I like pineapple a lot.
And how many pieces of bread do you eat a day?
I eat a few pieces of bread.
And how much rice do you eat a week?
I eat a lot of rice
Mm,
a week.
okay, thank you.
Do you eat much fish?
I don't eat
Do you
much.
eat much fish?
I don't eat much. I don't eat
Because
much.
it's negative. I don't eat much. Okay.
Juan Pablo, do you eat much fish?
I eat a little fish. A little of, I know, ¿cierto? I know,
No, a little fish.
A little fish.
How many pieces of bread do you eat a day?
Bread, I don't always eat bread in a day, so a little. When I eat, a little.
What fruit do you like?
I like blackberry, yeah, the berry. And I don't know, I found that is passion fruit or maracuja.
Passion fruit, yeah. Passion fruit.
Yeah. Passion or passion?
Both. Passion fruit. Passion.
Passion. Okay, passion fruit and blackberry.
And blackberry. Okay.
How much rice do you eat a week?
I eat a lot of rice.
Okay, guys. Thank you very much. So, we're going to finish for today. To click on stop sharing. Okay. So, do you have any questions during this week? No? Okay. Okay, guys. Thank you very much. I'll see you next week on Tuesday at 6. Sorry, at 7:30. Okay?
Okay, teacher.
Okay,
Thank you.
teacher, good night.
Teacher.
Bye, teacher. Thank you.
Okay, teacher, take care.
You too. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.